Bunk and Pick podcast. It's the Bunk and Pick podcast. It's the Bunk and Pick podcast.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Bunk and Pick podcast. I'm Bunk.
And I'm an angry pick right now.
Angry Pick. The Angry Pick. How come you're
I'm
angry?
an angry pick.
Why are you angry?
Because your stupid hat needs to be turned around.
You know what I'm going for? Kevin James look.
Are you? Is that the Kevin James look?
Yeah, he wears.
You don't want the Kevin James
No,
look.
I like Kevin James. He's just
Not a good look.
He's on a Netflix movie with the Reacher guy. Playdate, it's called.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
How terrible is that?
Well, it's a fun movie to watch. Let's just say that. Whoa, wait, where are you? I lost you. Oh, come on, dude.
I'm right here.
Okay.
I never left.
All right. Phew, faded out on me, man.
I never left.
Okay.
It's
Hey.
your end.
Hey, before we get started, I got to play something for you. I made this just for you. Hired a band, of course. Just for you, because you're such a magician in picking and forecasting things. I had to do this for you. Are you ready for this pick?
I'm waiting.
Okay, hold on. Jeez, let me get over there.
All right.
I got a lot of windows open here, brother.
Well, should have had it ready there, big dog.
Hey, I got it. This is just for you, Nick. I wrote it and everything. Ready?
Yep.
Hello, Pick. How are you? Your pick analysis is ringing true. You are a real analyst of sports and games. And you're number one on playing games. And now it's just analysis, that's your name. Wear it proud. It's your path to fame.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna wear it proud.
We're proud, baby.
Did I call James Franklin?
That's
or
because
did
you
I call
called James Franklin to Virginia Tech, you bastard. And I told you no way he was going to Virginia Tech. So I had to quickly get some lyrics rolling, call in my boys,
Called it.
get the band going.
That's right. Called it.
You did call it. I did not expect that. I got to be honest with you.
They said they were going to invest money.
I know they said that.
$230 million over the next 2 to 5 years, right?
Yeah, and we don't know what they're paying him, but Penn State only owes him $9 million now, so he's got a pretty good contract over there, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's good for Penn State now too. So
Yeah, and they'll go hire. They can go hire somebody.
yeah, but who? We were talking about this. Who do you
know.
hire?
Who's out there?
Brian Kelly.
You know what? I'm still not throwing Daboll off the list.
Dayball might be a good. I just don't know how well he'll do in like recruiting after how he's spent so long in the NFL.
He's
It's
been
so
in-
much different now.
He's been in college. Oh, well, it is different, but he's been there.
Yeah, he hasn't been in college since NIL though.
Oh, no, that's true. I still think he's on the secret list.
I think the secret list. I think schools are shying away from that because they're seeing what's happening in North Carolina.
Oh man, Belichick's a different animal. That dude is. Come on, he's a grumpy old bastard. I can't. Can you? Okay, number one, I can't even see him being able to relate to college kids. Just any plus,
No.
Isn't he like 70 something? Come on, dude.
His girlfriend relates to the college kids.
Oh, ghoul. But he's like 74 or some shit.
Yeah, he's old.
I mean, Dayball's not that old. God.
No. Hey, since we're speaking on this, there's some news that came out today. Desmond Howard stirring up the pot a little bit,
Yep.
and it's got the Longhorns news cycle in a tizzy, Bunk, in a pure tizzy.
It
right
is.
now.
Yep.
That's saying he wouldn't be surprised if Sark leaves at the end of the year.
I don't see that. I mean,
I don't either, unless he can go. Unless the Giants are the landing spot.
oh,
Why would you take the
God.
Titans job?
Why would you take any pro job, dude? Those are shit jobs. Over
Because-
college?
Yeah, well, you have less work in the pros. You work less in the pros.
Yeah, okay. Go to New York. How much of a leeway you got? Basically zero. You have to win first year. I mean, it just
Okay.
you have to.
All right, you have that. The choice is that or the Tennessee Titans right now.
Well, the Titans would at least the Titans would probably give you time to build the team. The Giants aren't giving you time to build the team.
What if secretly, and there's always a little bit of truth in this, right? Because for him to say that, he's been hearing things from different people, right?
Yeah.
For Howard to say that.
I agree.
You resized. Jesus, what was that?
My bad. My bad.
Um, so for him to say that, there's got to be some, at least a nugget of truth to that, right? So what if a job like the Miami Dolphins opens up, which we all foresee that opening up? That would be a landing spot for Sark.
That probably wouldn't be as bad because they have some talent. The Giants would. I'm going to tell you right now. Sark and the Giants, that's a no-go up in New York.
The Giants are better than the Titans.
They are,
so I
but
would
you
not
got to
want
deal
that
with.
Titans
He's not.
job.
You know what? You got to. I can't see him dealing with New York. I just honestly can't. Maybe
I can't see him leaving Texas. Honestly,
I don't
just
know why he
see
would.
it.
He's getting paid. I don't know what the pro. I don't think the pro coaches make more money than him. I mean, he makes a lot of money.
Some of them do.
But he's not gonna. I mean,
Probably not.
they've already tried. You know what? Those jobs, they already have Cliff Kingsbury. He's probably going to grab one of those jobs at some point.
That was
here.
what my question was going to be. Where would Kingsbury is probably a candidate for a college job.
He
has
could. He
stated that he
could.
wants to make a step back into college.
He would be a good college coach, I think.
His problem is he needs to go to a smaller school because if he goes to let's see, if he goes to like Florida,
Yeah.
then if he's in Florida, there's no defense. That fan base will crucify him.
Florida's tough, man. I don't think that all that stuff about Kiffin going. I don't think Kiffin's going.
Well, his family was flying to Gainesville and Baton Rouge this week.
That was like that verified news.
That is, people track the flight logs
Oh my god!
because people are
man.
ridiculous. They track their flight logs and purchase.
He can stay where he's
ticket
at,
purchasing.
win another game, and have the first 11-game winning season in the history of that school, and they adore him. Or he can go to Florida, where he literally has to win next year and be in the friggin' playoffs, or they'll roast him. Why would you do
He'd
that?
have 3 years. He'd have 3 years to figure it out. I wouldn't do
Florida fans wouldn't give you 3 years. I'll tell you right now.
it. Well, the fans won't, but the school will,
Yeah,
right?
The
school definitely would.
Well, I mean, we had some guys like Elko. He's gonna stay at A&M.
Yeah,
They're gonna-
big contract.
They're gonna pay him $1 bazillion. Some of these guys are staying. I was wondering about Beamer over at South Carolina, but I think they keep him, to be honest with you. Although that was a unbelievable collapse, but I still think they keep him.
Yeah, well, now that Virginia Tech filled, I don't see why he would leave South Carolina.
Well, I don't think he would leave. I think they might, but they're not going to get a better coach than him. There's nobody out there that's going to go there.
No,
So
you're literally going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel because
Yeah.
you're behind so many big schools. These guys, like if Texas opened up, that's one thing. That's one of the top jobs, right? South Carolina is a good job, but is it Texas, Florida, LSU?
No. And so you're not going to get a better. Honestly, you're not getting a better coach than Beamer. We can talk about that game later, but I'm sorry, dude. That quarterback absolutely screwed him at the end of the game. So I get that they lost a game and had that, but the quarterback, I mean, Sellers was absolute poo poo at the end of the game.
But he was the reason they were up so far in the
First half,
which is crazy.
yeah. But that last series was horrific for him. No way somebody that's been playing should have let that happen.
No.
I don't know. There's not enough coaches. Instead, you know what? You might have pro guys coming down like Kingsbury. You could have Dable jumping in on one.
I mean, there's coordinators in the NFL that will get a look that have college ties.
That's true. Maybe Pete Carroll comes back to college, baby.
Oh my God, he would. It would just be Belichick all over again. Like the
He's
kids
better than
can't relate
Belichick.
with a 70-year-old man.
No, Petey, you can. Petey's a young 70.
God, he looks just battered and beaten down there in LA or Las Vegas.
He's
Holy
gotten
shit.
beat up at the
He
Raiders, dude.
looks so bad. That poor guy is going through
Yeah.
hell right now.
Yeah, no, he is. I like him too, but it's a shit job.
The fact that they scored as many points as they did last night was amazing.
They're a bad team. They're just a really, really bad team.
They're so bad. Oh man.
I don't know
I
if
don't
the
know.
Texas thing. I don't know. I don't see the Texas. I don't see
Here's-
Sark leaving. But
Hey, here's Pickstradamus. If it does happen, if Sark leaves, don't be surprised if Joey McGuire's on the top of that list.
Joey McGuire is at.
Texas Tech
Tech.
coach.
Oh God, they'll throw so much money at him up there. He won't leave.
Don't be surprised.
That's the problem. So the NIL, they're throwing money at kids, but they will throw a boatload at these coaches too to keep
Yeah,
them if they're
absolutely.
successful, which he is. Maybe get the Sabinator. I'd love to see
You would have to
Saban.
throw a lot of money at Saban.
I think you would,
Like-
but
$15 million a year.
you know what? The guy's probably worth it. Because you get him and his staff and his everything. I don't know that he doesn't want to deal with NIL, but I mean, I think
But he has said it.
he could get
At
pride.
times, if my wife these
Likes that
colleges
money.
need to stop calling. My wife is starting to listen.
She likes that money. God, could you imagine? How about Chucky? He coming to college?
Why would anybody hire Gruden
I love Gruden.
until he's proved at the college? He's a pro coach.
He is a pro coach. He's not getting another shot at the NFL though.
No, but so how good is he at recruiting? Because he's very much like he is so in love with football that he'll go into a living room, and if the first question, which probably all these kids are asking, how much are you willing to pay me? He's just going to say no. And you're going to lose so many big time prospects because of that.
I don't know. I'd
He
like
would
to
be
see him.
great at a smaller school.
I'd love to see him
he'd be
coach.
great at a smaller school.
There's not a lot of guys out there. There's too many jobs and not a lot of guys. And even like say Kiffin moved, what's Ole Miss do? I mean,
Yeah, well,
there's
what do they do?
They're not stupid, unless he just doesn't want to be there anymore, which doesn't appear that way. It's not going to be money's not going to make these guys move because they're going to get offered enough to stay. It's going to have to be they want to go somewhere. Hey, you got Kelly out there too.
I don't know if anybody, after all the news that's coming out with LSU and how he handled, I don't know how.
Well, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know how willing people are to hire him. at the
Somebody
moment.
in some school in Northeast, mid school will hire him. Absolutely.
Pennsylvania State University. No,
No, it won't be Penn
No,
State.
no.
God, that would be
Penn State's
ugh,
not going to hire him.
that would be horrible. And the
That'd be really
coaches. God, can you imagine being a successful coach right now? You are like jackpot. If there's even a rumor of you leaving, these guys
You're gonna get paid.
you're gonna get paid a lot of money. And,
Yeah, look at Signetti. Just got like 11 million a year.
I know. I mean, and in Notre Dame too. They're not letting that dude go unless he wants to go. If he wants to go, they'll let him. But if that job opened, that's a great job. Who takes that? I mean, that's a high profile job.
I get that, but also there's so many constraints around how you can create that roster.
But he's winning.
He is winning. And
I mean,
you know what? They won very, very handily this weekend.
they
I
did.
did not think it was going to be like
Yeah,
that.
they crushed him. I don't
right.
know. It's gonna be
Well,
interesting.
we might as well just segue into the games from this week for NCAA.
Let's move. Hey Nick, let's move into those games from NCAA, as we like to call it here
Yes,
on the Bunk and Pick podcast.
yes. Clemson turned it around, beats Louisville.
The Clempies. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, man. What a horrible, horrible season for that team. It's just
I gotta give them credit though. They did play, man. I give them that. They went out there and played.
they did.
They're not
They
giving up. But yeah, that's their and I think because of that, I think I think all that talk, earlier talk about him going or firing, I think that's all over with. That's not happening anymore.
I think too many jobs are open for him to leave.
Yeah, and he's got that's a guy who's got a lot of leverage because he is a good coach. He could go somewhere pretty much wherever he wanted to, I think, and get a ton of money. And so I think that's up to him. I don't think they're getting rid of him now.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was a pretty good game.
How about A&M South Carolina? Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Man. Well,
how do you blow that lead?
Well, okay. So number one, how did A&M get down that far? That was just kind of ridiculous. And
They
then
played horrible.
But the second half, they played like A&M and just shut him out. But two plays, there was a fourth down where he could have kicked the field goal at the end and put him up enough points that made a difference. He went for it. They could not, which he kept going for fourth down. They can't make it. A&M's defense was too stout. And then Sellers at the end, dude, takes a sack, doesn't throw. And then on the last play, at least throw the ball and get a shot at like a pass interference. That was bad. But
it was bad. But why didn't they just they didn't do any clock management at all.
No.
They threw the ball so much in the second half.
Yeah.
And I think A&M started scoring and they got tight and started to worry. And so they're like, no, we need to extend. Just run the ball, run the clock out.
I know.
27 points.
I know. And just
Even
play
if they
regular
score 3
football.
times,
Like
you
I said, going for it on fourth down where A&M has a shot. A&M defense came out to play in the second half. And it was, I don't know.
My thing was like, you give them 3 possessions, they score on 3 possessions, but 3 possessions doesn't beat you. Run the ball, run the clock.
I know.
3 possessions. That's it.
Well, in the first, right when they came out in the second half, South Carolina, the first series they had was a good one. He was rolling out, hitting guys short, and everyone, and then that was it. The game, their offense stopped after that, which that was crap, man. But
credit to A&M, they stopped them.
You got to credit, credit A&M. I mean, they played well, and South Carolina's defense did absolutely nothing in the second half. All they had to do was make literally one stop somewhere would have changed it, but they couldn't stop them.
Yeah. Well, that was rough. I think Texas A&M, you can see, I mean, if you get in their head early, they have a tough time kind of snapping back. And a better team would have taken advantage of that. So,
yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting game when they play Texas. How about Oklahoma upsetting Alabama?
Hey, that was a good game.
That was a good game.
That was a very good game. I love that Alabama barely dropped out in the rankings. That's ridiculous. Come on.
It's always like that. It's always like that, man.
I know. They're just setting this up for a lot of bullshit here at the end.
Absolutely. I mean, Oklahoma played a really good game. Their defense played well. They made enough plays on offense. Alabama's gettable, but and they got them.
Yeah,
that was a good game. That was just there were 2 evenly matched teams. I thought it could have gone either way, but I'm happy. Believe it or not, I'm happy Oklahoma won.
I could have gone either way on that game, but I think there were some holes exposed in Alabama's game plan that they're going to have to figure out. I mean, obviously they don't. I think they have Auburn left, so it's not like the rest of the way. And I don't think it was all on Mateer beating him. Mateer just made the plays he needed to make, but nothing was like, holy crap, he took over the game. It was
no, he didn't. He didn't. They played good defense, though.
Solid game plan for that game.
Yeah, it was
very
a good game.
A lot of sacks.
Yeah.
So that was awesome to see there. The next game is that Iowa USC game, and you were saying USC. I didn't give them credit because I thought Iowa's defense would just shut them down.
USC didn't. I'll tell you what, man. USC beats Oregon this week. There's going to be what the hell happens? You're going to have a whole bunch of 10-win teams, man. Too many 10-win teams
on both the Big Ten and the SEC.
Yeah, people are going to get left out.
And they're already talking about Texas having a chance. Texas, let's be honest, Texas has 0 chance of making the playoffs.
No, Texas not in the playoffs. Yeah, Yeah, they
Talking
shouldn't.
about Texas wins out, they still have a
No.
case for an at-large. They do not.
I don't think so. There's too many teams.
They do not.
There's going to be too many teams ahead of them, and honestly, this isn't their year for being in the playoffs. I mean, I hope they close out strong. They're not a top 5 team or anything right now. They're a good team, but they're not a top 5 team. But yeah, if USC beats Oregon, which I think they can, that's going to create some chaos up there.
It's gonna be a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
If they beat them, because that's what do you do? You know, USC has beat some decent teams. They lost to Notre Dame. I don't know what they do.
It's going to depend on how they get ranked. I mean, how do they get ranked this tonight, and what the rankings look like? Because as we all know, you're not. I mean, Texas dropped a lot, which they should, but like Alabama, a loss doesn't drop them enough. You got to have more movement in the CFP rankings, and USC is going to have to move up, pretty good, I think.
What do they do with Miami?
Miami, they shouldn't even be there, man.
They blew out NC State.
I know, but they shouldn't be there. And although Georgia Tech barely won too, but
they won.
But they won, and they should definitely be up there. I think they have a better shot than Miami. I'm just not a fan of Miami at this point.
That's fair. And looking at the ACC, we were talking about Virginia being a trap game, and they handled Duke.
God, they crushed
right?
Duke.
They
Holy
crushed
crap,
Duke.
yeah.
So, and they got their quarterback back. You're putting them at 19 with, 2 losses? Georgia Tech with 1 loss at 16, and a Miami team with 2 not good losses.
I know. That's what I mean.
In front of both of them.
That's what I mean. It's not. It's way too subjective on stuff. I think it's just because they're Miami. If they haven't done anything, and they're not in a strong conference, it's crap that they're up there. But
I agree. Georgia Tech gets through. I think the ACC kind of stabilized itself a little bit this week with those games. The Big 3 won, right?
yeah,
But the Big 12, chaos happened. I mean, you had Cincinnati goes down.
yep.
Right? You've got what other team? Where is it? I can't find it here, but you had like multiple teams that were ranked lose. What the hell? Like, Texas Tech is obviously kind of the front runner there.
Yeah, they are.
If they can be beat, Utah might sneak in. Utah's up there at 55. They put 55 on Baylor. They're up there
They
at
did.
13th.
They
BYU crushed TCU.
I think it's just going to be one team. No, I think it's going to be Tech. I'll tell you who's going to sneak in is Navy. They friggin' beat South Florida. I mean, I think they got 1 loss, maybe.
They have 1 loss. Yes, and it was to Notre Dame last. They have 2 losses.
2. Yeah, that's right. We talked about that. But I think they could be. They could absolutely be one of the teams in the playoffs. That would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be pretty wild because I don't. But how do you put them over James Madison or North Texas?
North Texas getting 0 love. Period. 0.
They're just waxing everybody.
I know, and they just, no matter what they do, they just can't. They get no traction. South Florida was in and out. They had a really strong team, but Navy beat them. That's a great win. I'm with you. North Texas is getting poo-pooed on bad. I mean, they are having a fantastic year. They can barely. I mean, I think they just barely got ranked last week. Holy shit, man! It's
I know,
ridiculous.
And I think, I don't know. South Florida's out now with that loss.
South Florida's out.
It's going to be that group of 5 teams going to be interesting because James Madison is hammering everybody too.
Yeah.
They're getting a little bit of talk, but probably not enough.
It's going to be interesting to see where they end up. The other team, I mean, what about Michigan? If they go in and beat Ohio State, holy shit.
If they beat Ohio State,
they got
yes.
10 wins.
If they beat Ohio State, yes. I don't think they beat Ohio State.
Well, I don't either, but they are winning. They're kind of been.
Barely won last week.
I get it, but they're kind of off the radar. But they're putting together a nice season. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to be. I'm curious to see how the rankings tonight come out.
We already know what the top four is going to be. A&M's not going to move. You're going to have Ohio State, Indiana, which is ridiculous again.
Oh yeah,
Then
yeah,
A&M.
A&M,
And then they're going to put Georgia there.
Georgia, Alabama's still going to be up there. Oklahoma's going to be up there.
Texas Tech is going to get shafted and sit at 5.
Yeah,
Which honestly, they probably should be a top 4 team.
I mean they've
in my opinion, I guess.
done everything they. I know they have a loss, but I mean they're killing people. I mean they're having a good year.
They're having a very good year.
Ole Miss will be
Georgia-
up there. Ole Miss, beat Florida.
Okay, do they leapfrog Texas Tech and put Ole Miss in front of them too?
They shouldn't just, honestly, they shouldn't. But Ole Miss is a good team. And I don't know that it matters at the end of the day. They're all going to get in, I think. But
Right. I am interested to see because we have that whole scuffle with who's leading the CFP now, right? So we're going to have a new head. So I wonder what changes now that there's kind of like a different dynamic
yeah,
in that room. It's the Mississippi State guy, so it's going to be
SEC.
heavy SEC.
Yeah, it will. And it's really more interesting on who's in the 9 through 12 spots or 10 through 12. That's the one.
Yeah.
The top guys aren't. They're in. I mean, let's be honest. Ohio State can lose. They're in. Indiana is in. A&M at this point is in.
Yeah.
Georgia's in.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Georgia's
they're
in.
yeah. Tech, I don't think is going to lose any games anymore. I mean, they're playing really. They're kind of fun to watch. Actually, they're playing really
Yeah.
well.
Notre Dame probably in.
Notre Dame is in, and I mean, I don't see them
Oregon
losing.
wins this week, they're in.
Now, Oregon and USC play, so that could be a decider
Yeah.
there.
And then Oregon still has Washington at the end of the year.
Yeah,
So we'll see there. I hate that Miami's the highest ACC team, and it's
shouldn't
probably
be.
going to stay like that. It should be Virginia.
yeah,
Honestly, it should be Virginia, then Georgia Tech.
yeah. I agree.
Miami.
I agree. We'll have to see. We'll
but
see. We'll have to see what the
we'll
CFP comes out because the other rankings honestly don't really mean anything.
That's true.
Not in the
That's
long
true.
run. I was trying to, the only thing I know I did not get to see the Texas game because I was watching Wynton Marsalis play jazz downtown.
I know. You were.
Hey, dude, I got to tell you. Okay, number one, best jazz concert I've ever been to. The guy is friggin' amazing.
It was better than Goldblum?
I mean,
The Jazz was better than
Wynton
Goldblum?
Marsalis is like the current. He's a contemporary number one guy. Him and his band, they were just amazing. But here's the cool thing: we're sitting there. He plays a few songs, and he goes, "Hey, I just want to recognize somebody out in the audience." And he kind of goes, has this little thing, and the lights come up in the theater. Guess who's in the friggin' audience?
Matthew McConaughey.
No, much bigger than Matthew McConaughey. Paul Simon.
Oh my God.
He looked like a little old man with a hat on.
Well, he is a little old man.
He is a little old man. So, I was like, holy shit. It was him and his son and his
pretty cool.
son's wife or girlfriend or something. They were down there I don't know, 10 rows back or something, just kind of jamming. And I was like, son, hey, all right, man. That was pretty cool.
Simonator, huh?
Yeah, I love it, man. That was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
It was
That's pretty
awesome.
cool.
But I didn't get to see the Texas game. My phone was buzzing in my pocket there the whole time you guys were texting back and forth.
I was trying not to text a lot because I knew where you were at. Greg was an angry beaver.
Yeah, and I saw the final. When we came out of the concert, it was like 21-10 maybe. And then by the time I got home, it was 35. And I was like, oh, shit. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
at the end, but.
An onside kick.
Oh, was that at the end of the game?
No. That was in the third quarter.
Oh,
It was 14-10, about halfway through the third. They scored. kicked an onside, recovered it, scored again. Texas goes 3 and out real quick. They got the ball, they scored again, and it was over. After that, it was done. The play calling was better. Here's the problem. Every single wide receiver dropped every single friggin' pass.
Did they really?
Wingo had 2 to 3 drops.
He's been a dropper, man. He's dropped some in the
He's
other
been bad.
games.
You've got that. You had DeAndre Moore drops a critical first down just right through his hands. You had Emmett Mosley has a critical third down drop as well. The run game was working. They were able to run the ball in Georgia. Georgia was able to get the arch, though. The offensive line was having a tough time.
The line, they're well, with NIL, you don't know, is anybody a year away? If it was pre-NIL, I would say a year away, but
who knows what the line's going to look like?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, the offensive line has been an issue. The running game in the past has been an issue, and the receivers dropping. I mean, when Mingo makes a play, he makes great plays, but he does have a lot of drops, man.
He dropped 2 big ones. And it hurt because Arch was on time with the throws.
Good.
Hitting the spot. It wasn't like, we saw him in the beginning of the year and he'd throw it really high.
Yeah.
Right. And that was the miss. And they would hit their hand, but it would they'd have to jump. No, these were right here.
Wow.
In their face. And they were missing them.
Okay.
And then he had one pick that was a really bad overthrow, but he was getting pressured.
Yeah.
That one's kind of, it's definitely on Arch. He threw it directly to the safety, but that one you can kind of understand. The problem was that the offensive line was having a hard time holding during pass protection. They were getting great push.
Oh my God, they have a bunch of penalties again?
An ass ton. Of penalties.
Oh man. Penalties have killed them this year.
But here's the problem. Like every other Georgia game, 0 called on Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
It was brutal, man. There were some holds that didn't get called. There was Niblet had a Niblet moment that got called back for a hold, which was a hold. The guy tackled the defender. It was bad. It was just really undisciplined football. And so that needs to change.
Yeah, the on the losses they had, like the Florida too, any drive they started, the penalties were killing them. And the penalty did
over 100. I think it was close to 100 yards.
Holy crap!
100 yards of penalties.
That's not doable.
You don't win that way.
Well, hopefully they get it fixed. I'm happy to hear Arch was. He's been playing better the last few games. His footwork's better. He's not rushing stuff, and
I think he looked a lot better. I think he's starting. I think the game's finally slowing down for him.
Yeah, good. Well,
so if he is here next year and they do fix that line, and they don't. I love Trey Wisner, but if you don't open the hole for him, he's going to get tackled. He has to have the hole open for him.
Yeah.
He's that kind of running back that he's not going to create, right? They just don't have that guy. CJ Baxter barely getting any run when, in my opinion, I know Wisner had 1,000 yards last year, but Baxter should be their number one.
Yeah, he doesn't get. I mean, he was 2 years ago. He was the guy.
Over.
Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of options there. Well, I mean, it sounds like that. Wasn't. I know the score. I could kind of tell it was probably a close game till the end, but
it was. You're looking at a in the third quarter. It was at the end of the third quarter. It was 10 to 14.
Yeah,
14-10 Georgia, and then just like against Vanderbilt, Texas gave up 21 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the defense seems to something happens there at the end.
Field for so long,
yeah,
they get gassed. It's crazy. I'm looking up the penalty stat right now because it was wild, man. Let's see if they have it on here. First downs, passing, penalties. They had 9 penalties for 58 yards. Okay. 9 penalties.
And the problem is their penalties on that kill drives, most of them. It's the offensive line. It's the offensive line. The offensive line has been an issue. I mean, they're going to have, which is weird because Texas traditionally has really good offensive lines. A lot of those guys go into pros, and
Yeah.
They don't have it this year. Oh, they can fix it.
No.
Maybe they'll get it fixed next couple games and see if we can close it out good.
I mean, it'd be a successful year. You'd go beat A&M.
It's gonna be.
That's gonna be
You
a
know,
brutal game.
I will say this though, A&M. It's gonna be a good game. I don't know who's gonna win, but it's not gonna be a blowout either way. Obviously, and A&M can get got. I mean, look. South Carolina scored 30 points on them. I don't care what the final was. That's still 30 points. That's a lot. That's a lot of points, man.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, NFL, Bunk.
NFL. Hey, hold on before we get there. I got something. Your boy, Cammy Scattaboo. Did you see?
Oh yes. Yep. He was at Raw.
Did you see that?
I didn't watch the clip. I know he was at the wrestling event.
All right, here I just gotta play this one little piece for you here because this is awesome. Ready?
The only good thing that's ever come out of New York City is standing right in front of you. The only champion New York has seen in how many years? Can you count, Cam? How many years? He don't know. He can't count.
You don't know he can't count.
That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. I gotta tell you. I mean, it's okay. Here's the thing. He's injured and he's friggin' getting into fake fights on WWE for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, how do you think the Giants feel about that?
Number one, I don't think he cares, but well, there's no head coach there anymore, so I don't know. But that's kind of a weird look. I got to be honest with you.
Brutal.
that was great. With Dom Mysterio talking shit to him.
So it was Rey Mysterio.
No, it was Dom actually. I think. I think
the
it was
younger.
Yeah, it was the
Mysterio?
younger dude.
The newer Mysterio.
Yeah, I think so.
How about Spitgate strikes again this week, Bunk?
Oh, okay. I actually saw that too. Did you see that?
That's twice this year we've seen it.
That's horrible,
Didn't
man.
Jalen Carter do it in game one? Remember he spit on Dak Prescott.
Yeah. And then did you see? So they went to the locker room after, and Jamar Chase goes, "Nah, I didn't spit." Dude, there's 8 million cameras, and of course, they're replaying it 100 times. Spit, spit, spit. The hell's a spitting thing?
That's weird.
God dang, that is friggin' bizarro, man. And he's suspended a game. Did you see how much salary he loses for one game? Oh my God!
I didn't look
It's
at
like
that.
900,000 or something.
Well, yeah, because he makes an ungodly amount of money.
He does. But what an idiot, man! I don't get it.
I don't get the spitting thing, man.
I don't either.
I don't get it at all.
I don't. And then to say no, I didn't spit on him, dude. It's on camera. You can see him spitting on him.
Come on, man.
That was good.
It was bad.
Other than that, and NFL is kind of weird this year. I gotta say, it's I don't know, man. It's kind of bizarro in the NFL this year.
Josh Allen was an absolute monster this weekend.
Josh Allen did really well.
When he's interested, he can do it. It feels like he loses interest or something, and they go through a rough patch, and then when he's interested, they blow people out. It's weird.
But their defense is just not good.
Not good. They're giving up a lot of yards.
I mean, that's kind of been the issue on the other years when they go to the playoffs, they get outscored. Their defense seems worse this year than it has in the past. So they're gonna have a hard time, I think.
Yeah. Speaking of having a hard time, Jared Goff. He looked bad.
Yeah, but dude, he had no time.
They gotta kick field goals.
I know.
Like why are you going for it? I get that Dan Campbell is like an aggressive play caller. That was a lot. There was a couple times where they should have kicked it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it too. I mean, and I'm all for the aggressive, but like if it doesn't work a couple times, you kind of need to give it up. And then if you can't run, don't run up the middle on fourth down. Jesus. I mean, come up with like a play option RPO or some kind of shit, but that's ridiculous, man. They didn't play
running
well.
into a wall.
Yeah, I know. And
Yeah,
who were
get-
they?
get-
Who did they
go
play? I
with-
forgot. I forgot who they were
go.
playing. The
You know who
freaking
they're-
Eagles. The Eagles.
I know. And last week you said that Detroit was better than the Eagles. The Eagles are on a I'm going to prove Bunk wrong run.
I will say this though. I'm going to give them this. They have a really good defense.
Yeah, their offense is bad.
Offense sucks, and I don't
They
know
don't
what
need
that
offense.
means. And they're in a division where the division's horrible. So
Yes.
they've already won enough games to win a division. So that's they're in the playoffs basically. But their
Yeah.
offense sucks, which is weird because they have good players, but their offense honestly sucks.
It's really hard to watch.
It is really hard to watch. It makes no sense. They have the players. It's just really weird to see.
Yeah.
You know, outside of the push, whatever the frig that thing is, which I can't stand, by the way.
I know you hate it. I was waiting.
I hate that thing.
Just everything about that team you hate. We all know.
I know. I don't like them, but I'm giving them. I will say their defense is like probably the best defense in the NFL. They're really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So there's my compliment for the Eagles, the Eagles.
Hey, and then here's my question for you. What the hell's going on with your LA Chargers?
Oh my God, they got destroyed. Holy
By
shit.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville blow them up, man. I will say, I'll tell you the thing with the Chargers, they're too inconsistent. One game they'll get, and then next week I don't know who they play, but they're not consistent enough. But to get blown out, you pick Jacksonville. I'm going to give you that one. But man, that game was over early and often. There was,
Yeah, it was so fast.
that was just a. It's the NFL. That's one thing about the NFL, though. I mean, anybody can beat anybody, but Jesus,
They're all pros, right?
holy crap, dude, that was some crap. I mean, even the. Did you? I did watch some in the NFL. Panthers coming back and beating the Falcons.
Mhm.
How bad
Yeah.
are the? When does that coach get fired?
So it's got to be soon.
I mean,
Penix is out for the rest of the year.
I know.
That came out already.
I know.
Out for the year. So you're gonna have to Kirk Cousins, which is crazy.
Yep.
The whole Kirk Cousins saga is wild. They can't run the ball really. I mean, they're finding Bijan with pass plays,
Yeah.
but their offensive line is not that great. Their defense is poor.
I know, but I mean, Bijan's what, third year now or something?
Yep.
They've had the running backs, they've had, a quarterback. I mean, at some point you got to get rid of the coach. I mean, I don't think he's going to be there next year. No way.
No.
I mean,
No.
they're 3-7. That's and and don't get me wrong, the Panthers aren't the best team in the world, but Bryce Young threw for 450 friggin' yards. Holy shit.
I know. That's wild.
I mean,
That's so much.
that's bizarro. That's a bizarro
Defense
world.
is really bad.
I mean, holy shit. And the Texans
We'll
barely
see.
beat the friggin' Titans, and over what they kicked the field goal with no time left.
Yeah.
the-
You had 2 overtime games this week. Miami beats Washington in overtime.
Oh my
Oof.
God. Yeah. Well, Washington without their, I don't know. Well, even with the quarterback,
It wouldn't have mattered.
no. I
They're
agree.
not a good team this year.
Packers,
I think
0 offense.
0 offense. Buffalo exploded, but let's see if they can consistently do that. Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers is out. Broken hand.
Yeah. No break, I think they said. No break.
Oh, that's right. They said
But he's-
no surgery.
He's like 100 though, so it's like me, like getting a
God.
bruise where I probably couldn't play for the year. I mean,
Paper skin.
paper skin. He's
got the paper skin.
I mean, he's not a young lad anymore, so he's probably out for a bit.
And I would say the game of the week is the one we thought would be the game of the week, and that was the Seattle and the Rams. The
Oh,
Rams are really good.
Rams are good, but look, the Seahawks. The Darnold threw 4 interceptions, and they were still in the game.
Their defense is wildly good.
Two good teams. I think those are two of the top teams. Hey,
Go ahead.
how about your boy Shadur getting in?
Whew.
Ouch.
I know. I'm sad the card never sold because that value is going to drop quickly, my friend.
You know, here's the thing, and you know what? At the end of the day, like them, don't like them, whatever. But you can't go and defend like these guys are going. Oh, you don't understand. As a backup quarterback, you don't get the. I've seen backup quarterbacks every single game come in. He looked bad, man. He looked really bad.
He started to turn it a little bit at the end. He looked very bad when he first got in there.
Yeah.
That was a long game. It was a long game for Cleveland.
It was, and you know he'll probably get to start this week because of the injury. So maybe with a week,
I need him to go off. I need him to go off so I can list it.
And then to insult even more, they robbed his friggin' house while he was playing.
I know, $200,000 stolen.
Who are these guys that friggin'?
There's a ring. There's a ring of guys.
I know. I thought they caught him. Like, how many rings are there?
I think it's all one big ring, and there's a lot of people.
Son of a bitches.
I know.
They had
Bunk. When we make it big, Bunk, you better insure all those things behind you.
It was funny because they had him on camera, all masked, of course. They were only in the house like 12 minutes, and they friggin' came out
with their arm out.
$200,000 worth of shit. Lock your shit up, dudes.
That is, yeah. How do you not have they got to know how to get around security systems and everything because these guys all have security systems and whatnot.
Oh, absolutely. Wow. These are professional thieves, and
Yes.
it is a big ring because they hit all the cities. They hit the basketball player. They've hit Doncic, and they've hit a bunch of these guys.
All the players. They started with Joe Burrow 2 years ago.
I know.
That's why he won't park the Batmobile at his house anymore.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up. I mean, these guys, you're right. They should have, which they can afford is way more security than a normal person, but I don't think it matters. God.
Yeah. All right, Bunk, I want to play a quick game. I want to test your knowledge here.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to ask you leaders, offensive leaders. I won't ask you defensive leaders because I already know there's no chance.
All right.
Actually, I'll do the first one. Defensive leaders. Who has the most tackles in the NFL?
Oh, God. I is somebody on the Eagles?
No.
I don't know.
It's Jordan Brooks from Miami.
Oh, God. I would never guess that.
All right. Offensive leaders. Passing yards. Who's got the top passing yards?
Passing yards, I'm going to go with the Darnold leader.
He is not even top 5 anymore.
Really?
Really. I'm going to give you 2 guesses at each one.
All right, I'm going to go with,
It's the opposite coast of the Darnoldator. How about that?
opposite coast of the Darnoldator.
Coast.
Oh, I'm going to go with, shit, I don't know, man. Somebody on the East Coast. It's got to be, I don't know.
Drake May.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He has 2,800 yards.
Good on him.
Followed by Justin Herbert, then Daniel Jones, Danny
J.
Patrick Mahomes is starting to get yards again at 4, and Dak Prescott at 5.
Okay.
All right, rushing yards. Who has the most rushing yards in the NFL right now?
I'm going to go Indianapolis.
Yes.
Indianapolis guy.
Jonathan Taylor, yes. He already has over 1,000 yards.
I know, he's killing it.
He has 1,100 yards this year, right behind
Cook.
Not right
Cook
behind
is
him.
right behind him.
Oh, now you're looking him up.
No, I'm
Jerk.
not
Look
looking.
at you.
I'm actually not.
I see the smile on your face.
I'm not looking him up.
You
Is
got
he?
the
Is
cool
James Cook
backwards
behind him?
hat. Yes, he is at 968.
I did not look it up.
Then number 3, this is actually surprising for how poor this offense has been. Devon A-Chain from Miami at 9.
No, I can see that. He runs for a lot of yards in the game.
Yeah.
They don't win, but
And then Rico Dowdle's in there too.
he's had some big games early, not lately, but
Yes.
early. All right, I can see that.
Yes. All right, receiving yards.
All
Last
right,
one.
receiving. I'm going to go with I'm on St. Raw. Raw St. Ma.
Nope, he's not even in the top 5.
Is it somebody on the Lions?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
It's not the Pickinator, is it? Pickens?
George Pickens is at second. He's number 2 with 908.
God, is he?
There's one player over 1,000
Holy
yards.
shit.
Yeah, George Pickens has 908 yards.
God, if he didn't have so many penalties, offset it. I don't know. How about Diggs? Stephon Diggs.
Nope, Stephon Diggs not in the top 5. It is Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Oh, okay. Yep. I can see that.
He has 1,150 yards.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
a lot of yards, man.
Jamar Chase is in third with 861.
He won't be getting any this week, though.
Not this week.
The spitter.
Spit heard around the world. And then Puka Nacua in third place, despite their offense ineptitude, is Drake London out of Atlanta with 810 yards.
Okay, I can see Puka. He gets a lot of
God,
he gets a lot of throws, a lot of receptions a
touches.
game.
Yes.
Okay.
And just so you know, as far as sacks go, this is gross. Myles Garrett already has 15 sacks.
I know. He's a beast, man.
He is a monster. Number 2 is Brian Burns from the Giants. He has 13 sacks.
Hey, you watch out for my
Crazy.
Giants, baby.
Interceptions, Kevin Bird, the third from Chicago.
Really?
Yep.
Kevin Bird the third. Hey, that's not that gymnast's husband, is it?
Is that?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think so. It might be.
I don't know.
No. Simone Biles?
Yeah. She's married to somebody on the Bears, defensive back.
I don't think he's on the Bears anymore.
No, I think he's a Bear.
Jonathan something.
All right. He's a Bear. He's a beer. The Bears.
He's a Bear. The Bears.
The Bears.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Jonathan Owens is her husband.
Okay.
So.
Very nice. Very good.
There you go.
I like you.
My test for the week of you, sir.
I came not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not.
Not too bad.
My names
you
are,
said-
I know the names when I'm watching, then, the age gets me, and I'm like, the dude on that team, that guy over there. I know who I mean, though. That's all that matters.
Hey, the last thing I want to bring up here is we got to circle back to baseball.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame ballot came out.
Yep.
We have some first-time balloters. Cole Hamels, in or out?
Out. I saw the ballot. I don't think any of those guys should make it.
Kemp shouldn't make it
I
at
don't
all.
think any of them should.
Ryan Braun is an interesting one. He's not going to make it because of steroids.
He's not going to make it. Yeah. I didn't see anybody on that list that should make it this year.
Howie Kendrick, Daniel Murphy,
No.
Rick Porcello. Shin Soo Choo had a pretty big, but the problem is he played in Cleveland, which we've talked about. You don't get
Nope.
look there. Hunter Pence can make a very good argument for it. Why not?
Hall of Fame? No way.
Not first ballot.
I don't think any of those. I think this year, none of those, nobody goes in.
Of the first ballot or just in general?
In general, who else is on there who's still hanging?
Carlos Beltran.
No, I don't think so.
He's the only reason they haven't put him in is
'Cause he's-
because of that whole shit
That's
with
right.
the sign stealing.
Yeah, he was a trash can banger.
I mean, he has 435 home runs, 1,587 RBIs, a 279 batting average over 20 seasons.
He's not getting in.
That's Hall of Fame numbers.
They are, but I look at guys that changed the game. I watched him play. He was good. He had great numbers, but non-Hall of Famer, not to me. I think the
Would you
more
put-
interesting one are the other guys that are with I don't know, what do they call them? The
steroid tainted stars.
well, that group. I mean,
Alex Rodriguez.
can
Manny
friggin'
Ramirez.
Don Mattingly please get in the friggin' Hall of Fame finally? Jesus,
I'm surprised he's not. I gotta be honest with you. I'm surprised he's not.
it's friggin' ridiculous.
How is Bobby Abreu not in the Hall of Fame?
He was, yeah. I mean, some of those guys. So you look at them, and then you look at that list you just told me. Dude, those guys aren't same players. They didn't change the game like them. Mattingly needs to get in. And honestly, I'm a rule stickler. But I mean, the Rockets should be in. Holy shit. Some of that stuff, that's just a joke not having some of those guys in there.
Right, and that's contemporary era, so that's not even like, which sucks for them.
Yeah.
But like Jeff Kent, man, how does that guy not like he carried the Giants for years?
Well,
Carlos Delgado, he carried the Blue Jays for years.
they're not. I don't think they're going to get in. But
think
Mattingly
they
should
are.
get in. I mean, he didn't do anything.
Here's the interesting one for me because it might not necessarily be because of numbers, but Fernando Valenzuela not getting in is pretty crazy because he was so dominant.
He should. You know what? Not only was he dominant, but he changed the game. He brought a whole nation and a whole culture into baseball. And I absolutely remember him playing. He should be in. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
thought he was already in, to be honest with you.
yeah, you got to look at other things besides. It's not just numbers every time, but
No, he was like there was a good 5-year stretch where he was like
he was really good. Oh man,
Oh,
I'm back.
it's the backwards hat. You just got to turn it back around. You'll be okay.
Yeah, there's some of those guys should get in. I mean, maybe they'll, they have a better shot, I think, now. I think the steroid guys, I just don't think they're going to get in, sadly. I mean, Barry, come on, man. I don't care if Barry Bonds was taking roids.
What he did was amazing.
That was just, he was the best hitter I've ever seen. That was just a freak show. And, okay, I just can't, you still have to put the bat on the ball. And for Clemens, too, I mean, I get it. Maybe he did. I don't think he ever admitted it. But, I mean, maybe he took steroids to recover. But he was thrown a friggin' before any of that, he was still thrown the same way. I just think some of that's bullshit. I can get Canseco. He was ridiculous. I was a big Mark McGwire fan. Those guys, if you look at their bodies between when they were younger and when they got famous, I get that. But some of these guys I don't get.
I could say that about A-Rod, too.
A-Rod,
he shouldn't get in.
I don't think he's going to get in. Although he was an unbelievable player, but he's not getting in.
He was, but he was like the poster child of that.
He was.
So,
and they're lumping them all together, and that's kind of the problem. I mean, and he admitted it, and McGwire got, he got called out, and of course Canseco, he's the poster child. He doesn't even give a shit. He knows he's not getting it. Yeah. Did you see? I got to just as a side note. You remember him and his brother? His brother was God, I can't remember his name. They're both big dudes.
yes.
Now they're like going around having home run contests and friggin' MLB bars. Stupid bastards.
Probably make him.
He's probably making a bunch of money. Him against they're like competing against each other and kind of on a road show. At least he has fun with it.
Yeah, Osvaldo Ozzy Canseco.
Yeah, the Oz.
Of the people, I know you said no, but of Cole Hamels was generational. I think if of everybody on the list, he's not going to be first ballot, but he definitely deserves to get in.
He probably has the best shot of all those guys that are on that list. I just don't see the other guys.
Has the numbers, but he was apparently a horrible teammate, and he used steroids. So,
but he was not. He wasn't. He was a really good player, not a Hall of Fame player. So that's my opinion. I watched these guys. I watched all those guys play.
We're getting to the point, that's how I feel old, because we're getting to the point. I watched all these guys play.
Yeah.
Nick Markakis, Hunter Pence, Gio Gonzalez, Alex Gordon was a monster, but why? I don't think he should either get those guys don't have.
They don't have the
resume.
They don't have the resume. They didn't change the game. They were good players. They're all really good players, and they might have had a couple or whatever good years. And Ryan Braun was a good player, but he wasn't. I mean,
yeah. So it begs the question of me, sir, is who in the near future has a chance of being a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Well, Shohei's going to be a.
Yeah, but that's a while back. I'm thinking
guys that are getting ready to retire.
Yeah, so you look at you look at Nelson Cruz. Is that he played forever? I get that, but God, his numbers are crazy good.
Yeah, he might. He turned into
Right?
a DH at the end there.
Is Kershaw a first ballot?
I think Kershaw is the first ballot.
I think that's probably our next first ballot we see.
I think Kershaw's a first ballot. I think. Who else?
There was a lot of good pitchers that came through, right?
Yeah.
Hitting wise, there's been kind of a dead hitting period, and we're kind of starting to see that upswing again now.
Yeah.
So I don't like position players wise. It's just going to be guys with low numbers on the ballots, and the baseball writers of America look at the numbers. That's all they do is just look at the numbers.
They do. I mean, you have some guys playing that are at the end of their career. Scherzer's a first ballot. Verlander's a first ballot.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys. They're going to get in for. They should get in first ballot. If not, they're not going to wait too long. Let me put it that way. I mean, when you look at position guys, I don't know. I don't see a ton. There are a lot of pitchers.
I was trying to think through that this afternoon, and I just don't. I mean, there's been some amazing players, but there's nobody that you're like, maybe like Pedroia, but his numbers aren't great. But he changed the face of that, and I know he's on the ballot, but
that's a possibility. He was a really good player.
He was a really good player. Is David Ortiz in yet? He's not in yet.
In. I think he got in, didn't he?
He did. Okay.
I think he got in.
So other hitters wise, Manny Ramirez was big, but it's all steroid guys. So if they want position players, they're gonna have to go steroid guys.
I know. And Manny Ramirez, that dude was unbelievably good.
Unbelievable.
He was really
unbelievable.
Good. Yeah, I think at some point you're gonna have to weigh the steroid thing. I mean, I don't think you can just say, okay, everybody did steroids, we're good with it, you can do it. But I mean, some of those guys, they admitted it or they got found out, and other guys, there was rumors. I mean, I don't think Clemens was ever. I don't think they ever had anything. He's just everybody said he did them, but
him and Pettit.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Clemens not in the Hall of Fame is a friggin' joke. That is an absolute joke.
Those guys were monsters.
And Bonds not being in it is a joke. I mean, that's
I agree with
come
that
on,
too.
Jesus.
He's a monster. He was so good. It was like appointment TV when he went up there. You would stop what you were doing to watch him having that bat.
And he was. I mean, he was phenomenal to watch. It was actually fun to watch. I wasn't a fan of the Giants, but I mean, he was unbelievable. And he has the record for most intentional walks, and it was crazy when he played. And I'm sorry, I don't think the steroids on him. I don't believe the steroids was the reason he was so good, and I don't think Clemens is the same way. But I don't know how that's me. I'm not
right.
I'm not voting.
But once you open that box, you can't close it.
You can't. But
once you give one of them in, you like McGuire.
McGuire's not a Hall of Fame player anyway. Just he had some years he hit a lot of home runs.
Sosa?
No.
But those guys' numbers are wildly good.
Their numbers are good. They have a lot of home runs for a short period of year. I mean, McGuire for longer. But Sosa, he was a great player. And they had that, they probably saved baseball there for a while because of their battles. But, I mean, as an all-around player, and I love Mark McGuire.
A-Rod?
A-Rod was an amazing player, man.
He was.
Dude could play.
But the PEDs did help him, and it was recovery.
Yeah, it was recovery. Yeah, I just don't think any of them are ever going to. I mean, not anytime soon. I don't think they're getting in, sadly. But I mean, Mattingly's got. Why isn't Mattingly in? What the hell?
I don't know. That is crazy.
That's just almost like you're going out of your way not to get. And I am a Yankee. This has nothing to do with being a Yankee fan, but. That's almost going out of your way not to let the guy in. It just seems so weird to me. He has the numbers. He has everything. It's the most bizarre thing in the world for him not to be in. But we'll see. I hope he gets in this year.
I do too. I think there's a couple guys that have like good numbers, but they were on bad teams.
Yeah.
Like Brian Roberts was on really bad Orioles teams, but my God, that dude produced
Yeah.
every year. If he was on any other team, he'd probably be first ballot. Guys like that, right? Where they carried teams through. That, let's just face it, they're never going to get that chance at it. But like, there's a couple position players that I think of that I'm like, my God, that guy was amazing on a really bad team for
Yeah.
a really long time. And that's honestly, if Trout didn't have social media and so much publicity, right? If this was 10 years earlier when he showed up in the baseball, we wouldn't say the things we say about Mike Trout, right?
Well, Mike Trout's a good one. He'll be in the Hall of Fame, but
He will be, and he'll
He
probably
is-
be first ballot.
done nothing in the last 3 or 4 years.
He's just been hurt.
I know, but I mean, he hasn't done anything, and he's on a shitty team. I mean,
they're bad.
the worst team.
They're bad.
So, will he get in? Yeah, because he's Mike Trout. But, I mean,
But if
I-
you put Brian Roberts' numbers next to Trout's numbers, the only thing that's different is the home runs.
yeah,
Like they're very similar. Brian Roberts was a 300 hitter. He had a ton of RBIs on a really bad team. He stole a ton of bases, and he has a ton of Gold Gloves. And he'll never sniff the Hall of Fame.
no, he won't. But that's what I mean. I mean, Trout's getting in on his early career.
Yeah,
And-
and that's what I'm saying. During his early career, the boom of availability for everybody
Yeah.
was around. So it kind of sucks. Some of these guys that are like that went through like mid to late 90s all the way through kind of early 2000s their career, and they were good players on bad teams with good numbers.
Yeah,
They'll never get a sniff of it, which is kind
no.
of crazy to think about how that's changed.
I mean, look at a guy like Bryce Harper. He should be in at some. Not going to
He
be a first
should,
ballot,
yeah.
but he should definitely be in the Hall of Fame when he's done.
I mean, he got the World Series. He's got a ring now, right? His numbers are great.
He is the face of the teams he
He
plays
was-
for.
He was, yeah, he should. I think he should be a first ballot.
I think he should too. I don't know if he will. And
No.
I mean, we talked before about Goldschmidt. He's been an MVP.
I mean, his numbers were amazing for the first 10 years of his career, he was
and
unbelievable.
and there's talk about, well, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I mean, holy shit.
How's he not?
I get maybe he doesn't get in the first shot, but I mean, he was an MVP, and his numbers are phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's got to, you think he's got to be in. To me, he's got to
Yeah.
be in. don't know.
Here's a question. Does Jose Ramirez get that first ballot? Because he deserves it.
Oh, he
right
should.
now,
He should.
but he probably won't.
He should.
He should, but he's constantly looked over in everything.
If he was on the ballot, I think it'd be hard not to have him get a whole lot of votes. I mean,
He's so
if he can't
good.
garner, what is it, 75% or something? You got to get.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, who would be an idiot? He should be first ballot. He's that good. He's been that good for a long time. I mean, I think he should.
Yeah.
I vote for
All
him.
right. All right. That was the fun goss we had about baseball this week.
All right. Hey, the only other news is Josh Naylor signed back with Seattle, 5 years.
Kind of figured that was coming. It's not a huge contract either for baseball terms. I mean, he's got $92 million guaranteed, which is massive
Poor
for a human
bastard.
being. Ridiculous. But in baseball terms, not huge. It's a bargain for Seattle. What
Yeah.
do they do at second?
They going to keep Polanco?
I think they should. I mean, I think he earned a contract. I don't know where he's going to
Yeah,
be, but he
but
earned a
he's
contract through the playoffs.
Getting up there. What's he, like 32, something like that?
He can't be. Jorge Polanco?
I think he is. I think I read he's in his 30s. He's been around a long time.
Baseball.
30. I'm going 32. 3-2. Come on, Nick. Come on. Help me out, brother.
Date of birth, 1993.
Ooh, 32.
Yep. 32.
He should get a contract. He's not going to get a long-term contract.
He'll get, yeah, you're right. He'll probably get like a 4 to 5 year.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk. Maybe they don't sign. There are guys that can play second.
There are
out there.
And then they've got a hole at third base too that they need to figure out.
Everybody's got a hole at third base. Bregman's going to he's
God,
gonna have a
he's
lot of
gonna
offers.
bank. He's 32. How are you going to give him that big of a contract?
I know. He's still good though, man. He's really good. I mean, the big guys out there. You got Schwarbs, who somebody will sign.
Older. Bregman.
Bregman.
Older.
Alonso's. He's only like 28 or something. Alonso's not as old.
He is, but man, he strikes out a lot.
Strikeout guy. But maybe he gets his contract this year as a DH somewhere. He's not a very good first baseman, but
He
somebody
needs
will
to
sign
be.
him.
Yeah, he needs to be. He needs to be a DH. He's
he
30,
does.
by the way. He's born
He's
in
30.
94.
Okay.
He's about to turn 31.
So
Alonso.
I don't see. I mean, those guys. It's gonna be hard. I think that the funny thing is, the Mets are like looking to clean house again, and just start. They must have unlimited number or money. Jesus, they want to sign
Yes.
everybody.
How are you gonna clean house? They're paying Soto so much. They gave Lindor that contract.
I know.
Are they gonna go on a spending spree like the Dodgers?
Well, I mean, from what I'm seeing, and they're looking at maybe picking up, getting ready some of their guys, Nimmo, and maybe not signing their closer, and now they're linked
They
to.
already opted out. Edwin Diaz.
Yeah,
already
he opted out, and they're linked to Devin Williams, which they can have him. I don't know, man. It's I will say this. Here's the one that I don't understand is Tucker. His numbers aren't there, and they're talking about a $400 million contract.
He was amazing. He was a 1-year rental. He was phenomenal in Houston.
I know, but his numbers last year, I think he was 266 with, not a bunch of home. I'm sorry, man. I don't get it. I do not get it. I mean, you're betting that he's going to, magically turn, which he may, turn it around and go back to the way he was 2 years ago. But the money they're talking is crazy for him.
They're talking about it like 300 to 400 million.
Yeah, which is it's nuts to me. I don't get that at all, man.
They have him. Here's the thing. So, I'm on the 4-letter networks page right now, and they're projecting contracts of 11 years, 418 million for him.
God,
that is crazy.
That is crazy. I mean, and you know what? The Mets obviously have the money. They may sign him. That's crazy.
Might.
That's crazy money.
If they don't sign him, they'll probably go at Bellinger. Bellinger's one of the top 5.
Yeah, they're going
right
after.
now.
Yeah, they're in. I think the Mets are in the hunt for everybody. And the other team that's in the hunt is freaking Toronto, man. I mean, they must have some money to spend up there too. But they need to.
Well, what do they? They need to sign Bo Bichette.
That's what I was going to say. They need to sign Bichette and just let him play second base. But will they do that or not? I don't know. I would. I mean, he is a young guy, and he's got a great bat. 28. Yeah, he's got a great bat. I think that would be a mistake to let him go. But I don't know. It's going to be fun to watch now to see if any of this falls in. They probably won't, till. I mean, some of the stuff's like some of the Japanese guys. I think they have to sign by a certain period.
I think June 1st is there, but I think the Murakami guy, the third baseman from Japan, I think once he signs, a lot of dominoes will fall behind him because he's like outside of Bregman. Bregman is the obvious top third baseman right now. He is number 2.
But he has to sign. I think he has to sign by sometime in December.
No, they have. I believe they have until June 1st.
No, like the pitcher that posted, he has to sign by January 2nd, and I think I think the other guy has to sign sometime in December. They have some kind of a time limit.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. It's fun to see.
So they have Trent Grisham listed as the number 12 prospect out there.
See when they get the qualifying offer, when does that expire? Here this week, right?
It's soon. Yeah. Yep.
Is he going to take that 22?
They're projecting him to get a 4-year, $90 million contract.
You're going to get it from, and I sure as hell hope the Yankees don't do it. And he's not a 4-year. He might have one. Okay. If you look at his past, his numbers aren't great. He had a great year. There's no guarantee he can do that again, though. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have given him $22 million personally, but
No.
I think they do that because don't they? I think they get some compensation when they do that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. I would not give him to, but you're running the risk of a player that has had one decent year taking that money.
yeah.
Then you're kind of like, oh shit, I'm kind of stuck with this guy if he has a horrible year.
They probably have some inkling whether these guys are going to accept it or not. To be honest with you,
That's true.
they have a lot of inside info. I mean, he hasn't taken it. He didn't take it right away, so you got to assume, he's weighing his options, and I'm sure his agent's telling him I can get you a better deal. So, good for him. I hope he goes somewhere else.
Well, we'll see. It's going to be free agency is going to be interesting. A lot of pitchers moving around this year, but not a lot of, unless it's trades, not a lot of position guys.
Yep, I agree.
So we'll see.
All right, pick.
All right, Bunk. Anything else?
No, I just
Got anything else there, Bunk?
I enjoyed my hat though.
Yeah, great. You were the one that used to tell us not
I know.
to wear a hat.
I know that's why I did it.
Get so angry about it.
I wanted to torque
You
your
ingrained
nuts.
it in us, and now you're. Oh my god! Please don't torque my nuts. Fucking sicko.
I wanted to knot your nads, sir.
Oh god! We almost made it through one episode.
You
Crazy
can't
coming out of
do
your
it.
Goddamn mouth.
Woo!
All right, Bunk. Well, people, don't listen to Bunk twisting nuts and whatever the hell he's talking about right now. But definitely smash that like button and subscribe if you're enjoying this. I think we're going to talk about in the new year doing some watch with me, so look out for that in the near future. Yeah, you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, send emails, whatever you need. Bunk, anything to say to people before we go?
I got nothing. I think we talked her all out, man.
All right, well, we do have one more thing to tell everybody.
What's that? Rolling balls. That was a good pace.
Bunk and Pick